Good Wednesday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on the 6th of May, 2015. Lots of low and mid-level clouds across the region this morning and a stream of very light rain across eastern Pennsylvania into New Jersey and the New York City metropolitan area, Connecticut, parts of Long Island, too. Precipitation very light this morning, probably going to just fall apart over the next couple of hours as well. Temperatures starting out on the mild side, already above normal for this time of the year. Temperatures in the upper 50s to low and mid 60s, and the temperatures will rise slightly more up to around 70 degrees across the region this afternoon. It's a lot more clearing across central and southern New Jersey where the skies are broken, and we have some fog this morning too across southeastern portions where the front hasn't completely made its way through just yet. Morning surface chart from weatherroanoke.com and Digital Atmosphere Software shows that the front is nearly stationary. It's probably falling apart. Frontalysis actually is going to occur over the next couple of hours, and these bands of light rain showers will continue to scoot through the region with very little in the way of precipitation. Some of the precipitation is so light because the soundings show lots of dry air in the lower levels of the atmosphere between the strong dew point and temperature depression difference, and that is showing up in the soundings as an inverted V. So the precipitation sprinkles will be very light as they make their way through the region. This front will begin to fizzle out and high pressure will begin to build across the region with very warm conditions setting up for tomorrow right into the weekend. We don't have any watches, warnings, or advisories on the coast or land, and here's the front cutting through just south of 78 right now. A few light rain showers around the New York City metropolitan area, a few moderate showers here across Pennsylvania. The air is a little bit more saturated here. Nonetheless, this is weakening as we move through the morning hours, but today mostly cloudy skies. You can tell the precipitation has been very light over the last 24 hours, less than a quarter of an inch in most cases here throughout the entire region. Lots of low and middle-level clouds across the Hudson River Valley area, Connecticut, New York City, northwestern New Jersey, eastern Pennsylvania, but notice the breaks in the clearing once you get through central and southern New Jersey, and that's the result of this front, which is dying out and moving through the region. Water vapor channel really doesn't show that much of lifting across the region as a result of the lower layers of the atmosphere are quite dry. The storm system is not tropical, but it will increase the wind flow action and rip current action across the Carolinas over the next 24 hours. National radar mosaic shows a stream of just basically west to east flow. The front's parallel to the winds are parallel to the front and the flow in general. We have convergence and confluence here, so clearing skies are on the way for later, and these sprinkles will just move out and dissipate across the region. And the agricultural forecast from Rutgers at Cook College in New Brunswick for northern New Jersey and southeastern Pennsylvania, about a tenth of an inch and some locally higher amounts during today of rainfall, none tonight and Thursday. East winds at 5 to 10 today, light and variable tonight, southwest 5 to 10 Thursday. Humidity is 50 to 60% today, 40 to 50% Thursday, 90 to 100% tonight. Dew points upper 40s to low 50s through Thursday. Dry conditions will be fair at best today, much better on Thursday. And there'll be some light dew tonight and Thursday night, and 10% sunshine today, much better with 70% sunshine on Thursday. There's about a 30% probability of precipitation during the 12-hour period beginning today and ending tonight that could adversely affect the performance and spraying of pesticides that require a rain-free period after application. Your good old friend pollen, and it's really hindering and hurting a lot of people as everything continues to come out, oak, birch, maple, and every other tree. And it will be quite high right through the weekend. Medication is a must. Ultraviolet radiational index today with the clouds on the low side at about 4, and climbing back up to moderate to high sides with sunscreen a must on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And for the aviation weather index this morning, generally VFR conditions expected through the TAF period with the following two exceptions. Localized fog possible through 15Z this morning south of Reading and Philadelphia and Atlantic City line, but that will be improving as the sun continues to work over the atmosphere this morning. Reduced visibilities to MVFR, briefly IFR possible, but we're not showing that. A little MVFR down around Atlantic City or just west of that right now. And basically Thursday and Friday, VFR, light south to southeast winds. Saturday and Sunday, mostly VFR. Some early morning fog or stratus possible around the easternmost terminals. Southeast flow giving way to southwest winds on Sunday. Possible afternoon shower or thunderstorm each afternoon. Best chances across the western terminals with the heating of differential heating across the interior valleys and ridges. if that suits you. Right now at Newark, 66. That's warm. Dew point 42, humidity 42%. The wind is out of the northeast at 14. There's a little bit of light rain showers around the region with the ceilings at about 9,000. And basically broken to scattered clouds, VFR conditions in place for the rest of today. Philadelphia right now is in VFR, 68, dew point 55, humidity 64, wind is northeast at 7, mostly cloudy, basically at about 14,000 and 28,000 scattered. There'll be some rain showers in the vicinity earlier this morning and then occasionally broken to overcast conditions during this afternoon, but VFR conditions in place. Once this pesky front dies out across the region, high pressure will continue to build into the forecast region. Now this system down around and closed off low off the southeastern coast of the United States will help to continue to pump a ridge over the top. So that means drawing subsidence in the atmosphere over our forecast region. The outer banks here of the coastlines of South Carolina and North Carolina could get into some light rain as we head into this afternoon, but the chances will be more so on Friday as this makes its closest pass to around just southeast of Myrtle Beach. Winds will be a factor and rip current risk will be a factor in this region as well, but for the northern mid-Atlantic, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. The storm will probably get absorbed into the ridge axis, even though it makes its weak pass into probably South Carolina as we approach Friday night and Saturday morning. And a couple of disturbances moving through the flow. Southwesterly winds, warm conditions on the weekend, and that means a frontal system will be approaching from our northwest probably during the afternoon hours on Sunday. Most of the region should be dry, but there could be some precipitation chances increasing, especially north and west of the coast, where chances of a shower or thunderstorm are possible in the warm air advection as this front begins to stall out across the region on Monday, and another system coming in means that a warm front will be moving through the area, followed by a cold front. Most of the energy will be to the north and west of the region, with the high pressure sliding off the coast and a return flow to the southwest. Chances of precipitation will begin to increase across the region Monday night and Tuesday, so there is a chance of precipitation at that time. The low will get closed off again and meander very slowly into southeastern Canada, drag a cold front through the region, more high pressure building in for the middle part of next week. So we have a blocky pattern, but not necessarily a stormy one. The best chances of precipitation will develop on Monday and continue into early Tuesday, possibly even early Wednesday morning. And if you're a big fan of the warm temperatures, chances are they're going to continue into Friday. Thursday's temperatures back into the 70s. Friday's temperatures could get back up into the upper 70s, possibly even around 80 degrees. The weekend looks warm too. Temperatures topping off into the upper 80s or upper 70s, lower 80s on Saturday. And it looks like the fair weather stretch will continue into Sunday afternoon before showers and thunderstorms begin to move in from the west. Temperatures on Sunday getting into the low to the mid 80s across the region. And as we approach Monday, that's where things begin to cool off. Still, the front coming through, chances of precipitation increase, and therefore the temperatures will vary between the 70s and lower 80s the further south you go. So for everything live, it's Garden State Weather, gardenstateweather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Have a pleasant Wednesday.